Okay, so the focal point of, of my art journal page is going to be a watermelon slice. So I made some jelly prints the other day and had some green ones and some red ones. I'll try to insert a picture of what those prints looked like. I can show you actually. Here's the rest of the piece that I cut from. So this was a whole sheet, so there was different red shades, and here's the one in different green shades. So, and I did those deliberately because I knew I wanted to attempt to do a little mosaic piece of a watermelon. So I'm going to start it, and I'll show you what I'm doing at regular speed, and then I'll probably go ahead and fast forward the video because it's going to take a while to put all these tiny pieces in the watermelon. But I'll give you I'll do it in regular time for a few minutes so that you can get an idea of what I'm doing if you're not familiar with doing mosaics. All I did was cut some strips of the papers. There's little strips like this, and I had to make them small because this is a small piece. If you were doing a larger mosaic and you're starting with a larger image, you can make much larger pieces of paper to glue in. So anyway, I'm just going to Mod Podge these pieces on. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the adhesive and a few pieces of paper, and then I'll add more adhesive and so on. I don't know if I want to use this Mod Podge though. I have some glossy. I was thinking it might be cute to use glossy for the watermelon since it's watermelon and it's juicy. I think I'll get the other one. Hold on one second. I may end up doing the rest of my page in the matte finish, but I think it might be cute to have the watermelon to be glossy. We'll see. Okay. Hey, my Mod Podge got a little thick on me. I wonder why. It's not too bad, I guess. Okay. So, it's going to be very tedious and it's going to take a while, like I said, but I think it's going to be so cute when it's done. It'll be worth it. Get a little bit bigger piece here. I might have to use my tweezers to do this because it is so tiny that I'm having a hard time getting my fat fingers down in there. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll go a little quicker. Hard to do it on a curve, which is why I did the triangles instead of, like, say, squares, because I knew it was going to be curving around this curving around like watermelon does. So this is the process, and I'll probably go ahead and speed up the video. I think that one's a little bit big. Let's try for a smaller one. All right, so it's still a little bit sticky, but I'm going to go ahead and trim these pieces off the edge. And I think it's really cute. I'm sorry if I went out of frame while I was putting all that down, but it's so tiny. So tiny and pretty tedious, so I had to be able to see what I was doing. I tried to remember to push it up further as I was working, but anyway, isn't that the cutest thing? I love that. Okay, and I still have to add some little seeds here and there, and I'll do that. I've got to clean this up. It's time for me to eat, and so I'll be back with some more. See you soon. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some seeds on the watermelon so that it can be drying. Probably overnight I'll let it dry, and then I'll in the morning I will continue with this project. But what I'm going to use is enamel accents in black, and this is a Ranger product, and just going to make some little dots, and then I'm going to take this little wooden skewer and drag it through the dot to make the seeds. All right, so let's see. Just going to make a few of these. Do it just like that. All right, I think that's good. That's enough. I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to leave this to dry. And this enamel accents will leave those dots or those little seed shapes raised, like sort of like any of your enamel dots, you know, like you buy already the little dots in the store. So so it'll be raised and you know, three-dimensional. So I think that's pretty cute. You can see they're shiny. So that's fun. All right. So I'll be back and we'll continue this art journal page. Okay. Now before I put the watermelon slice on the page, I'm going to take this little, it's a leaf or petal punch, and I'm going to use this big section and just like use the bottom edge of it and cut like a little bite out of the watermelon. Just like that. Okay. So that's going to go on the page like that. And let's see. I think I will attach this last. Next, I'm going to do some words up here. I'm going to stamp the word hello here, and I'm going to write out the word summer. I've already got it penciled in here, so it'll say hello summer. And I'll get my ink out so I can stamp. This is the word. Okay. Not too bad. May go over it just a little bit with a marker. All right, so that looks good. And gotta find a marker to write the wrist with. I think I might use my Posca pen. It does pretty well over the top of the Mod Podge. Let's see, where is that? Here we go. I'm going to turn this light off for a minute because I have a glare because of the Mod Podge, so that I can see better. Sometimes the paint pens will hit the ridges in the wrinkles in the Mod Podge, and it will kind of spray out. So take that off and try that again. All right, so got the words on, and I'm going to add the fine little watermelon, and I will outline around that once it's dry, but I need to decide what kind of glue I want to use. I think I'm going to I think I might use some dimensional glue, or this one's a paper glaze. It's like a glossy accents. And then I'll set something down on it that's heavy, this, to make sure that it stays down. I haven't even opened this yet. I guess I'll use the glossy accents. I thought this was open. Okay. Okay. That stuck down really well. Maybe it's because of the Mod Podge and stuff already on the page, but it just immediately adhered. That's great. It's not moving or anything. Cool. All right. And no seeping or anything either. That's nice. Okay, so I'll go ahead and outline it now. I love how this little mosaic came out. Very, very happy with that. There we go. I love that. All right. And I guess I will just run the StazOn around the edges to define it a little bit. Finishes it off nicely. Okay. Love this. Glad that it worked out so well. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I really enjoyed it. If you like what you've seen here, make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks, everybody. Bye.